Welcome to Women Today, the show created by women for women on issues that are important to us. Happy New Year. I'm here with my good girlfriends, Debbie Shandrick and Lonnie Poli. How are you ladies?
Well, we survived the holiday and we're
Survived
here.
the holidays, you're still here. We're going to talk about health and wellness resolutions now. It's a new year, a new outlook.
It's the perfect time.
Debbie's like, no. What's wrong, Deb?
Oh my goodness, I make that same resolution every year and by January 2nd it's broken.
And what is that resolution?
To get a little more fit,
Little
to
more
eat better.
Right, to watch what you eat,
Yeah.
especially after you eat so much over Christmas and New Year's. But then the unfortunate thing happens with me, I know, after a couple of days of really watching, you start to get hungry again, and there's still some leftovers around, and you just fall off, you know? So that's why I'm anxious to hear what our guest has to talk about.
Well, you know, we have Janet from the Greater Hazleton Health Alliance. She's a fitness instructor and a trainer, and she's going to tell us how we can stick to those New Year's wellness and health resolutions.
Take copious notes.
Take notes. Take notes. Get your notepad out as well. If this happens to be one of your New Year's resolutions, Janet from the Health Alliance, she's going to tell you how to keep it. It's coming up next on Women Today. Stay with us.
Women Today is produced in cooperation with Lehigh Valley Health Network, Hazleton.
Welcome back to Women Today. We're now joined by Janet Corchado from the Greater Hazleton Health Alliance. You are an exercise physiologist, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
So you're the one that's going to tell us how we can keep these health and wellness resolutions.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit first about what you do at the Wellness Center.
What we do, we actually we do personal training. We work with kids from 5 up until like 92, 93.
Wow.
Yes.
Includes us.
Yeah, we're in that range. We're in that range.
We also work with cardiac rehab and physical therapy. They transition to the gym, so we also work with them as well.
Excellent.
Well, one thing I do have to say, if you come out looking like her,
Here at Lottie's signing up.
I'm signing right up.
I think some of that has to do with her genetics as well. She's a very lovely young lady, but I mean,
Thank
you really have to make this a lifelong commitment, don't you?
You do, definitely. Even like a lot of people, they make their New Year's resolution saying how they want to lose weight. One of the key things is finding a facility that makes you comfortable. It's very important to have a good atmosphere.
Absolutely.
And also, even the workers, they're getting along with them. And just, you know, we're there to help. We're very nice, very personable.
I heard some very positive things about
Yes.
the exercise program, especially the trainers that show you, take you from one machine to the next machine, that you don't have to figure it out by yourself.
Yes.
You know.
And you feel nurtured a little bit too. If it's your first time in a gym, if you have somebody, because form is very important. And a lot of those
Definitely.
machines, and I've seen people go to the gym and they're using a machine for one thing and it was supposed to be used for something else, and they can get hurt.
Exactly.
And especially, and I love the fact that at the Wellness Center you include kids, because so many gyms, even where I live, 16 or older, well, you want to really get those children into the gym early.
Definitely.
And I think that's great that you guys have a program.
What are
for
some of the
kids.
programs that you offer?
We offer a kids weight management program, an adult weight management program. We have Athletes Edge, so for all the athletes to get them ready for sports. Also,
On the weight management program, do you have a diet that?
yes, you actually get to meet with the nutritionist. You get personal training sessions and also free ability to use the gym. So
Excellent. And we know one of those nutritionists. Who's
Yes.
a former Woman Today. Yeah.
How can you help me make a goal and stick to it?
what we can do when someone signs up, we actually come up with a program with them. And we put you through a workout and make sure you feel comfortable. And as we usually check up on like everyone just to make sure, like if they don't come, like we make sure, like what are the reasonings and
Call me and say,
yes,
Debbie,
why aren't you here? Yes.
Oh, I like that. That would definitely give me some motivation to get there.
And definitely a lot of people, they feel like intimidated. That like once they feel pain, if they get sore, they just stop. So you just
And I
have
guess
to
having somebody like yourself to explain to them that there's bad pain, but there's also good pain,
Yes.
and this is part of the natural process. And you can kind of check in with them and make sure that they haven't hurt themselves,
Yes.
and that it's normal. And I think if you have somebody working alongside of you who knows what they're doing, you feel a little bit more confident.
And I'm sure that you watch and you see if it's too strenuous for somebody, you stop them, or if you notice, something that might be going wrong, then you would stop them.
Yeah, we adjust the weight to their settings, what they can do, and then we explain to them, like, as the exercise goes on, you can increase the weight and just
being over in the wellness center as well, especially for the rehabilitation patients, they must feel a little bit more comfortable and secure there, because if something, heaven forbid, should go wrong, you've got some of the best medical experts in the area right there, to help you. So that's another thing I think is really convenient, if you're recovering from a cardiac incident or something like that.
Well, I have quite a few friends that do go there, and they go regularly. They love it. I think Debbie and I just need some motivation.
We do. You open quite early, don't you?
Yes, 5 a.m.
There you go.
That's very convenient.
Yes.
That kind of takes away all of your excuses there. If you say, I work or what have you.
Yes.
And what time are you open until?
Monday through Thursday, it's 5 a.m. until 9:30. Friday, we're open until 8:30. Saturday, 7 until 3:30, and Sunday, 7 until 2.
So there's really no excuse not to go.
No excuse.
No, they take all the excuses away. If somebody is watching this and they're saying, you know what, this is the year I'm going to do this, what's the first step?
Come in and talk to one of us, and we'll motivate you and get you to where you want to be.
Can they come in for a consultation?
Yes, they can.
And you can explain to them all the gym rules and everything that you have available. And you have everything there. You have showers, you have lockers, you have and you even have a really nice cafe.
Yes.
So when you're done, if you want a healthy snack, and then they have fruit and all kinds of nice things too. So I think that's kind of a neat thing to do. You go work out with some of the girlfriends, and then you go have a cup of coffee, and it's an experience.
And also, if there is no one ever there, they can actually try it out for free for the first time, so they can actually see if they like it.
Excellent. And you have classes there as well, don't
yes,
you?
Yes, group exercise classes. We're actually getting new classes for the new year, so that's exciting.
Excellent. Excellent. So there's going to be something for everyone there.
Everyone, yes.
Okay. Now, as far as if the nutritionist part of it goes, is that something that will come with the program automatically, or is that something that you have to schedule separately?
With the weight management program, you actually get to meet with the nutritionist, but you can also check with your insurance. I know a lot of insurance covers it.
Oh, wow.
So,
excellent. And how long would you say a person would actually be under your care until they could kind of go fly off on their own and do their own
usually
thing?
we actually give them 2 training sessions, and we usually tell them that we're there if they ever have any questions. If they still feel uncomfortable, they can schedule another appointment, and we'll make sure they're comfortable. So
it seems like a real recipe for success.
What do you
You
think?
also have personal training.
yes, we do.
And you can go with a buddy.
Yes, we do have a buddy system, which it's very well. We actually have a lot of
I know.
buddy
quite a few
system.
people do
Yes,
that. Yeah,
and
that
they
is
do
very
that.
nice.
And now
The
explain
trainer
what
keeps you motivated.
Yes.
And say you and I and Lonnie wanted to go, they kind of adjust the price. So
Yes.
it's between the 3 of us, and we work together with her. And
Oh, wow.
And you get
Yeah.
a cheaper rate.
Wow.
So.
Yeah.
And that's kind of neat too, because
It
I
is.
find with running, if I tell someone I'm going to meet with you, like I have these 2 girls I'm training to run the Philadelphia half marathon. They wanted to do it. I'm helping them train. And if I tell them I'll meet you here at 7:30 in the morning, you're not going to not go, because you have somebody counting
Yes.
on you
Right,
to
right.
be there.
That's
So
right.
it's a great way to kind of push you along, make sure you
Yes.
go.
That's right.
'Cause if you don't show up, you're letting down your friend as well as you're letting down yourself. And I'm looking at you, but I'm just as bad. Every year I'm like you. I make the same resolution. I'm gonna say, okay, I'm gonna get healthy, and I'm gonna go back to the gym, and because I used to be a fitness instructor.
Oh.
Years ago, I taught power bars and step sculpt and all that, and I should know better. I still don't make it to the gym, but life gets in the way. You get busy, and it's
That's
really
my biggest
important, isn't it,
problem.
Jenna,
Yes.
to make that time for yourself.
Very important. Even if it's 10 minutes out of your day just to do something, just to stay active, it's real important.
And what if somebody say they have a lunch break? Can they get a workout in
Yes.
a lunch break?
Actually, a lot of the workers there, they actually run on their break or exercise, so it's very common.
Wonderful. All right. Well, if people are interested, they can give you a call.
Yes.
They can come in and see the facility,
They definitely can, yes.
and they can try it out.
Yes.
Can't go wrong. All right. Thank you so very much for
You're
being on
welcome.
with us today. We appreciate it. We appreciate all that you folks do. Just top-notch organization. We're so lucky to have you
Thank
in our
you.
area, and we're delighted to have you on our show. So thank you. Don't forget to bring your tie-dyed roses home with you. They're from Bart at Smilex. He gives them to all of our guests, and you take them home and enjoy those.
Thank you.
All right, you're watching Women Today only on WYLN. When we get back after the break, we're going to do some cooking with Cathy. It's brought to you by Fritz Singer's Senior Living Community in Drums, and it is next. Stay here. Welcome back to Women Today, and it's time for Cooking with Cathy. It's brought to you by Fritz Singer Senior Living Community in Drums. Tell them that you are so grateful to them for bringing you this segment. Happy New Year, Chickie.
Happy New Year.
Nice to see you. Did you have a nice holiday?
Very nice. And you?
I did, and you are going to give us some warm comfort food for this winter. Because you know what? I always say, after Christmas, I'm done with winter. That's it. I'm ready for spring and planting and flowers, but we have a lot of cold months coming up.
Yes.
These dishes are going to be great for that.
These are comfort foods, and it's also a way to stretch your dollar in the new year. So I wanted to talk about preparing one thing and then making 2 dishes out of that. Okay, so the first, we're going to put these recipes up on Facebook.
Yep.
The first one is called cheddar cheese chicken souffle, and it's getting a rotisserie chicken and then all the different vegetables that go along with that. Cutting up your chicken and cutting up your vegetables, using part of the vegetables for the dish and freezing the other part for your next dish. That's a good way to save and stretch your money by buying vegetables in bulk. It doesn't take a lot of time. You can cut up all of your vegetables, put them in a freezer bag and into your freezer, and then pull them out when you need them.
And it saves you time too.
It
next
saves
time.
you time.
It saves you time next time, so you can plan that meal for a night when you're busy.
Right.
So
that's the first recipe that we're going to put up. The next recipe is called chicken marsala pot pie. It's using the same chicken and the same vegetables, but we're switching it up with a little bit of marsala wine, and in a prepared pie crust, you put that into the oven, and you have another warm kind of comfort food dish too. And they're really easy to make, and with a little time, a little prep time, you can spend more time with your family and less time in the kitchen.
That's excellent.
Great
That's
idea.
excellent. Wonderful. And as you say, you can get some of that stuff prepared, like the pie, and it's okay. You said it's okay. We don't have to make it from scratch.
No, you don't.
We could. Kathy says it's okay.
She always has some good ideas.
Well, I do. You must eat very well at your house.
Yes.
Very well. I know. You take good care of Joe and everybody there, and the whole family. You've been cooking for a long time. We're so grateful to you to bring these recipes to us here at Women Today.
It's my pleasure.
And if you want to taste some of Cathy's cookie, don't forget you can go down to Carmen's Bakery and Deli lunch every day, and there's always something fabulous. So if you've heard about them and you want to sample some of her cooking, that's where to do it. Cathy, thank you so much for being here with us today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, you're watching Women Today only on WYLN. When we get back after the break, we're going to take time to pause with Miss Virginia Jane. We've got great giveaways, and we'll tell you who is our Businesswoman of the Week, and she's a familiar face here at Women Today. It's all coming up. Stay with us. Welcome back to Women Today, and it's time now to pause with Virginia Jane and Dr. Kathleen Benyo. And first of all, I hope you two of you had a nice holiday.
We had a wonderful holiday, thank you, and Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you. And I think Virginia Jane had too much party.
I think that's very possible, but luckily she gave me notes.
That's good.
First of all, she'd like me to read a prayer that she hopes everyone will start to say because it's so important.
Okay.
It says, Lord, forgive me for behaving like my cat. Forgive me for treating you like I own you. Grant me a faith that is humble and obedient, a hope that trusts you to do good things for me, and a love that revolves around you and your will. Lord, grant me the grace to be more like my dog.
Aww.
Amen.
Amen.
And, she has her list. You know how David Litterman always has his list?
That's right, top 10.
Absolutely. She's got her top 10 things that she wanted for Christmas. And since they're still having sales, you could probably buy many of these for her.
At a discount.
Number 10, of course, is treats. Any size, any kind. Number 9, she'll take a collar and with a leash, but she doesn't want to ever wear the leash. Number 8, treats. Number 7, her own bed, but make sure it's big enough. She doesn't like when her hiney sticks out over the bed. Number 6, toys with treats in them. She has to work to get the treats out. You get to brag about how smart your dog is. It's a win-win situation. Number 5 is tennis balls. Every dog loves tennis balls, but Virginia especially loves to tear the cover off the tennis balls and leave the green all over the house. Number 4, treats. Number 3, milk bones. And she has advice for those of you that have large dogs. Buy small milk bones and they won't make a mess and have crumbs all over your carpet with the smaller ones. Number 2, an extra large, juicy filet mignon, hold the onions. And number 1 is something that doesn't cost us anything. She'd like everybody to remember what it felt like when they brought their dog home as a puppy. Even if the dog now has gray around his nose and he doesn't run so fast picking up the ball, inside he's still that same adorable puppy that you brought into your family and fell in love with. And Virginia doesn't want you to ever forget that.
That's wonderful, wonderful advice. And you know, they may take a few more naps, but they're still our puppies.
They sure are.
Always. Dr. Benio, thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Virginia Jane, we love you, even if you're having a nap. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. When we get back after the break, it's giveaway time with Deb Shandrick. Stay here.
AM 19 delivers Wi-Fi traffic. For the busy woman today, call Angela for all your dry cleaning needs. Free pickup and delivery, competitive pricing, fast, friendly service. Why struggle? AM 19 delivers is the official dry cleaning service of Women Today.
Welcome back to Women Today, and it is now time for giveaways. Ms. Shandrick, last week.
Last week it was a Christmas special.
Surprise box. And
Yes.
who wins it?
Jeanette Marie Schwartz Kurtz
And how did she find us?
on Facebook.
On
She liked
Facebook.
us on Facebook.
Liked us on Facebook. So you're going to get to see what's in that beautiful Christmas surprise box, and we're going to promise you're going to love it. Now, this week,
This wonderful scarf.
the Gem Shop.
It is
And
beautiful.
it's beautiful. You just
Jim
tried it
Thorpe.
on. And
I know.
It looked beautiful.
It's
on
great.
you.
It's one of those infinity scarves.
And it's got such a nice texture to it. It's beautiful. And, you know, we were saying how Christmas is over. We still have a lot of winter left. So
know.
this is going to keep somebody nice
You know,
and warm.
You don't only need to wear this with a coat. This you can wear inside.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, love it.
A nice turtleneck.
Love it. What do they have to do to have
Like
this?
us on
We can't have
Facebook.
it.
Call us. I was going to wear it home tonight.
I know you were. You're getting a little too attached to
I
it.
know I
Get the
am.
bag away from the scarf. Okay, what do they
You're
have
going
to
to
do?
take that segment off me, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. I think next season we have to switch you guys up. Or something. All right. You have to like us on Facebook.
Call
Let us
us,
know you're out
email
there,
us.
and hopefully maybe you'll have a chance to win this beautiful scarf. Now, our Businesswoman of the Week brought to us by Carmen's and also by Felons, both in Cunningham and in Hazleton. And you know, maybe you got some Christmas cash or you got some gift certificates. Now's a great time for those after Christmas sales. Love this woman.
Absolutely.
Love this woman.
She's just a bundle of life. She's motivational.
She starts
and
our season. It's almost a tradition.
all the
last
time.
couple of
And
years.
our Businesswoman of the Week this week is Cathy Colangelo,
Love her.
owner of Your Life Is Now. Cathy actually started in the human relations area, but then she had a conversation with her dad before he passed away, and she realized she wanted to make some changes and live her life without regrets. And she decided to bite the bullet and make the change, and she did. And she started a business. She offers life coaching, she offers retreats, direction for women, a lot to help a woman feel good and explore other areas that they wouldn't do otherwise. So we're so honored because, like I said, she motivates us. She's the start of every season.
Yep.
And Cathy Colangelo, you're a Businesswoman of the Week.
Absolutely. She's going to get this beautiful letter opener from Felons. Each one is as unique as the one we celebrate. And I just have to tell you, I had the pleasure of attending her. She has a retreat by the sea every year. And if you want to have a wonderful experience, go on her website and check that out. I was fortunate enough to be able to go this year finally after years of wanting to go. And what an experience that Heavenly Retreat by the Sea is. It's just a great time to just kind of get away and regroup and rest and restore and just really figure it all out. And she's so good at that. You know, she
And you're probably
just
come back
gently
feeling so good.
I felt so great. And it was such such wonderful camaraderie between the women that were there, you know, and we were just so well taken care of. People were cooking. We came in one afternoon and there was the smell of chocolate chip cookies they were making. It's just a wonderful experience. So if you get a chance to look at her Retreat by the Sea, I definitely would recommend it. But she's a fabulous woman, and very well deserved to be our Businesswoman of the Week. So we're thrilled to do that for her. Next week, do you know what show it is next week?
I do. The season finale.
Can you believe it? Can you believe
No,
it?
it went so
Already.
fast. It did.
Where'd the season go?
I don't know.
So you guys get a chance to hibernate for a little while, and after that show, and then we'll be back in the spring. It seems like the season went so fast, but we were lucky this season. We had a lot of fun, and we'll have a lot of fun on the season finale
Learned
as
a
well.
lot too.
Always, we're just so fortunate to have the guests that we have, and our sponsor is the Health Alliance, the expert advice. Again today, you know, just wonderful professional people there. We're so lucky to have them.
And then everything with Cathy, all the cooking, all the hints, and
been a great
all
season.
the tips. So
Yep.
a lot of
Yep.
information.
Yep. So one last time, your New Year's resolutions. What are you guys going to do?
We're going to get healthy.
We are. And fit.
And fit.
and
You're going to go
healthy.
see Janet.
We are.
You know what? I think it sounds
And
like
you
a
should
really.
join us.
I would love to join you
Yeah.
if I can find the time. That's my New Year's resolution. I've got to find the time, make the time somehow.
I have to
And
rearrange
it's
my
hard.
schedule.
It's hard, even you know, you don't have children at home anymore, and you know, it's just you and Bob and the dogs. But still, you ladies have businesses you're running, and it's, you know, we always put ourselves last.
We do.
And
There's always somewhere you have to go or something you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
So is it an excuse? I don't know. That's what I'm starting to think sometimes, but I don't think so.
But I think as women,
Yeah.
we tend to give. As women, I think we tend to sacrifice, and we tend to give, and we tend to put ourselves right there on the
We
bottom
do.
of the totem pole. And I think our New Year's resolution, what it should really be, is to start giving ourselves permission to put ourselves first, because we don't do
Should
it.
be all
And
about
really,
me.
and take time for
Yeah,
yourself.
and when you take time for yourself, I know with me, when I get out there, when I go for a run or I have some time, I'm so much better. I'm just
Everybody
better.
benefits
Yeah,
from
I
it.
mean, I'm just even better with the kids and in the house and work. Everything just goes better when you take that time first for you. So make that your New Year's resolution. Make time for you. Put yourself first, because you count. It's all about you. Here at Women Today, thank you for joining us. We're going to see you next time.